However, imagine we did a buffered send, okay? So now what happens is you do a, I'm going to give you the red and the blue. Right, so you do a buffered send of dest equals 1. What's better? Can I do that one? Yeah. Dest equals 1, tag equals 1. And so you're doing, you're sending two red messages. Okay, fine. So you send 2 red messages, okay. So you give them to me, it's buffered. So you give me the first one, yeah? Give me the second one. You go off and do something else. So it's fine, he can now do something else. There are 2, now you issue a red receive, okay? What MPI means, there are now 2 messages here, and what MPI means by messages don't overtake is, if there's more than 1 message in flight, you receive them in the correct order. So it's guaranteed that, because you said this one first and this one second, that one will go first, then you do another one and you get that one second. So messages don't overtake isn't really true. What it means is that although, so for synchronous send, this doesn't even happen. If you use synchronous send, it's impossible to have more than 1 outstanding send at once, because you can't issue another one until the first one is completed. With buffered send, you can send an infinite number of messages. Okay, so that's fine. The next one, this is the one which isn't the obvious one. You send a red message and then a blue one. Okay, give me a red one and a blue one. Okay, then you go off and do something else. Later on, you issue a blue. So they're coming in this order. Okay, so what do you think happens? Yeah, so some people think it blocks, but in fact, if that happened, you'd be hard to write a correct program. So actually, in this sense, the messages do overtake. And then you do a red, and you receive that one. So in that sense, they do overtake each other, but in a controlled way, okay? That's what we've asked. You do not have to receive the messages in order, okay? It's like having an inbox and thinking, I'll read the messages, the earliest one first, the latest one. In some sense, they're coming in an inbox, okay? The final one, though, is this one, where I've given you a colorless receive buffer, which is supposed to be MPI any tag, okay? So you again send me a red message and a blue one, okay? Fine. You issue a receive for any tag, okay? It matches both these messages, but which one do you think you receive? It doesn't. So MPI remembers the order. Okay? Because if it didn't, then all hell would break loose. Imagine we wrote a program where you send a message, then you send another message saying, oh, everything's finished. Okay? If they overtook, you get the message saying everything was finished before you got the data. So MPI remembers the order. So in fact, what messages don't overtake each other really means is if there's more than 1 message if there's more than 1 message that matches the receive, they will be received in the order they were sent. Okay? But it doesn't mean that messages can't overtake, because if you do buffered sends and send a blue then a red, you can receive them in the other order. Okay? Is that okay? Well, hopefully that was useful. But hopefully that'll explain these.
Okay.
So messages